The United Democratic Party returned to the drawing board this weekend in a meeting of the National Party Council to set a timeline for a subsequent leadership convention. The UDP, following the February 9th convention which saw John Saldivar trounce Patrick Faber to become the new leader-elect, is forced to seek another front-runner in the wake of Saldivar's abrupt resignation a few days later.
No, the meeting was not extended. The National Party Council meeting was fairly short. As I had indicated before, I didn't even see the need to have one just to set dates, but we had one. The constitution of the party says that once we declare that we are in an emergency situation today, then within 35 days, or at least 35 days must pass before we have a convention. That puts us at April 5th. So on April 5th, we will have a convention, and the persons who are interested from the National Assembly who want to put in their names for the leader, they have up until March 26th to do so. That's all that was officially decided here today.
Despite suffering an embarrassing defeat 3 weeks ago, former Deputy Leader Patrick Faber is still very much a factor in the leadership of the United Democratic Party going forward. Support for the colored area representative from his constituents on Saturday was quite apparent.
There's been a long period of people not being certain of what is happening, and for me it's dragging on. Of course, I think for all of us it's dragging on. And so people felt they needed to express, of course, the National Party Council is not an ultimate decision-making body. The only entity that really can decide on the leadership of the party is the National Convention. But this is a step higher up than a regular membership in the party, so to speak. And so a group of my supporters decided that they wanted to come to say this morning, there's nothing wrong, this is the home of the UDP. They have come home to this party, this party's home, official home, to say just what they're feeling. And I am positive that there are many, many more supporters of this party who feel this way.
Outgoing Port Loyola area representative Anthony Boots Martinez was among those in attendance. When questioned about the urgency of choosing a new leader and the fact that the party cannot afford to continue hemorrhaging in the manner in which it has, here's how he responded.
The UDP cannot afford another 35 days of fighting over who going to lead and the fight for a delegate there, fight for a delegate there, and I take you out of that. They can't afford that. That's hemorrhaging.
So that who wanted in the next 35 days? As opposed to who wanted at the end of the day, who wanted the party's constitution mandates that the leader, the new leader, is the leader-elect. So who wanted, they don't like we are the leadership.
But it's not a desirable state of affairs.
No, well, I am certain, but it is what it is, because they have certain processes in the party that must go on.
Pickstock area representative Wilfred Sede Elrington, whose support in the last leadership race was never divulged, was back at it again on Saturday.
What you call hemorrhaging is in what I call natural democratic interaction. I have this interaction with my people all the time. Explain to them, let them know what is happening. This is democracy.
Is it a disrespect to you that in all these names being put out there, and many of them neophytes, novices, your name has never been called?
Well, you know, Jules, if I had an interest in leading, I would have put my name in. But I don't want to put my name in, largely because I am now a senior citizen. I have spent my time, I have been in politics actively since 1964. I don't think there's a person in the country apart from Finnegan who has that kind of longevity.
Going back to the Faber factor, despite having lost the last convention, the defeated leadership candidate still seems to be the best option for the party to field ahead of the upcoming general elections. Here's his take on what has happened since.
The truth of the matter is that for me, it would be better for the masses of this party, even if the 570 delegates, even if it is them, for them to make that determination, as opposed to this party in closed doors try to push something down the throats of the party. And so while
you lost by 150, the vote count. You lost by 150. I'm saying, okay, the list was rigged. Great. If the list was rigged, but I'm saying you can't account for that discrepancy.
You see, Jules, you have a clear agenda in asking that question.
Convention was bad by giving money.
I have said to you, you could go north to south, east to west, and you will find out that Patrick Faber is loved.
That's right.
I am in a position that is a very difficult position. Yes, there are strong feelings, but all in all, what is indisputable is that my candidacy and my potential leadership of this party offers something that this party needs at this time.
Reporting for News 5, I am Isani Cayetano.